Laura Gibbert coming at you live from Columbia, Mississippi. Rhino back in the studio. Joining us now is Jacob Harrison, Director of Business Development for Experience Columbia, and also Laura Hobgood with Experience Columbia. Good morning, folks. Thanks for coming on today.
Good morning. Thank you for having us.
Good morning.
Beautiful day here atop downtown Columbia and our little perch up here. This is really cool. This place is set up. It's absolutely incredible. If you can't get the Christmas spirit down in Columbia with all of these decorations and the skating rink and so forth, the big Christmas tree, the big ornaments, you can't get it anywhere. This is pretty cool.
Yes, that's the whole mission, is to provide a safe, fun, friendly atmosphere for families to come and enjoy and shop and create some tourism here in our small county.
Yeah. So how long you guys spend? You got to plan this all year. I probably already know the answer to the question. You probably start planning as soon as this is over for the next year.
Planning is constant.
Yeah.
And we started the actual construction in early September. So, and we still have some stuff we need to put up.
Incredible. So, all right. So how long you been doing the skating rink? It's kind of unusual to find an ice skating rink in the middle of Mississippi like that.
It really is. This is our third year doing the ice skating rink. This particular setup is our second year doing this, and the first year was a learning curve, but 3 years total we've been doing the ice skating rink, and it's pretty popular.
Well, I've seen this morning, Laura, the promotional video, which is outstanding, and there are some scenes in there showing folks skating on the ice rink. So there are people here in Columbia, right, that can ice skate.
That's right. We have people that bought their own skates. They can come out anytime. They bought a season pass, and I think everybody in Columbia is just real excited. We're hosting this event, and it brings in so many people to our town.
Yeah, well, that's the next question. Is for you is exactly what does it do for tourism, Jacob, in the city of Columbia? It's got to draw a lot of people.
It does draw a lot of people. We've done a lot of research and hired some companies to do some research for us based off of cell phone pings, which is a little bit scary in itself. But last year it was estimated that 175,000 people with cell phones came to Columbia, Mississippi for the ice skating rink. But of course, when you add in the kids that didn't have cell phones, we think there was close to 250,000 people that visited us in December last year.
That is incredible. So I just noticed looking and driving through downtown, it's been a while since I've been here, but evidently the economy's doing pretty well down here. This seems to be a really thriving, happening downtown. The buildings are full of operating businesses, which is always good to see. How's that been going?
It's been going really well, and each, we actually own a couple of the buildings down here and have done some renovations on them, and we get calls weekly about wanting to lease space from us down here. So it's really exciting, the growth that we're getting and the growth that we look forward to, and it's just exciting. It's happening.
So, Laura, if folks want to visit Columbia, we talked about the influx of tourists, 250,000 you said last December, which is absolutely incredible. What do they come for? What do they want to see?
Well, we have a lot of things here in Columbia. We of course have the skating rink, and then we have our Main Street businesses that are doing so well. There's a lot of things here on too. We have Santa's Workshop that will have a gingerbread express in there. It's a train for small children. We have the bumper car rink this year too. That's very exciting. That's new this year. I think all the kids are enjoying it. It's just a lot of fun. It's something different. Again, to Columbia, Mississippi, you don't see bumper cars on the ice rink.
You're right.
We have a lot of things in Columbia here. Our CHS football team is actually going to play in the state competition Saturday, so that's big for Columbia too, and everybody here is excited about that. Columbia is a great place to be. It is a small town. Everybody knows everybody. Everybody helps everyone. It's just a great place to be. Yeah,
and that's I think that's something we see across the great state of Mississippi. We're so blessed with really good people, and really it's the small towns outside of the more metro areas that I think really make the state unique.
Yes.
And they have persevered. That's the other surprising thing, is where a lot of small towns have, and a lot of other areas of the country have experienced kind of a downturn. You guys have persevered, and you're thriving and you're growing, which is really a good deal. So can you give us some information about the details on some of the events that are coming up here as you kick off the Christmas season?
Sure. So our hours of operation Monday through Friday are from 5 to 9.
Okay.
Saturday we run from 3 to 10, and Sunday we run from 1 to 8. On Friday and Saturday nights, we have a live nativity that is, you do not want to miss it. It is very touching. It is moving. It's unbelievable. This Thursday is our first discount night, and we're going to have our first responders, and that's buy one skate ticket and get one 50% off. So we want all our first responders to come in and enjoy the night with their family and, enjoy Columbia. So every Thursday night, we're going to have DJ Diane King, and that's something exciting I think the young crowd's looking for. He's going to do music through the decades.
That's right.
So I think that'll be fun for our town and something for, people to come and see. DJ Diane King always puts on a great show.
Yeah.
So, and then our parade is this Saturday. That's a big day for us. It starts at 6. We want everyone to come out. December 12th is a big day for us. That is the Night of Hope concert. Nobody wants to miss that. Woodlawn puts that on for us, and it's always a great night. The 17th and 18th, we'll have the Clydesdale horses. They start around 6.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's always our fire department puts that on, and everybody loves the Clydesdales. They'll make a track around the courthouse so you can see, all areas of the courthouse. And Santa Claus will be here starting Saturday night. If you want your picture with Santa, you'll go to Santa's workshop and have your picture made with Santa. We have a nice background in there, and you'll take it with your cell phone. We'll have someone assisting you with that. I think we've got a lot planned for everybody to come and see. You don't want to miss any weekend. Every weekend's a little different. So I think everyone needs to come and check it out.
So if folks are coming in and want to stay and enjoy the dining establishments, you got plenty of accommodations for that as well?
Yes, sir. We have Magnolia Grill. They have nice food out on Highway 98. There's a lot of places to eat. We have 2nd Street Bean. There's places to eat. We have Crooked Letter Kitchen here. They're here every day for lunch and supper. And then we have To Be Frank Hot Dog Cart. They're here. We have Buddy's Barbecue. We have some nice barbecue set up. So we have plenty to eat, plenty to drink, plenty of snacks. We have great fudge. We have homemade fudge, and we have gelato. And we're having some ice cream. So we've got something for everybody. We've got pretzels, popcorn, churros. Come hungry, come looking for fun, and we will make it happen.
So who came up with the ideas? Where did this all originate?
So Christian Agoli is the owner of Experience Columbia, and I'll make the story short. We were driving down Main Street, and Christian has a company in New York that also does lighting, but we're driving down Main Street, and he looks over at me and he says, "Man, I want to light that courthouse." And that's where the dream and the vision all started, and when that happened, we lit the crepe myrtles and rooftops, and then we found these programs and control boxes that made the lights and dance and play along with music, and it's just kind of morphed into the great show that it is now. And really, we're looking at it during the daytime right now. Really, it comes to life at night when the music starts.
I've seen the video which showcases this whole area at night with the lights, and it is absolutely incredible. So how long does it take to set all this stuff up?
Well, like I said earlier, we started in early September when we started setting it up. So several months worth of work and several months worth to take it down. So we joke about it. It takes 6 months to put this show on, and it only lasts for 7 weeks.
And I got to assume then we've got the mayor, Justin McKenzie, coming on the program later on. The city leaders are all in favor of this? I mean, they're
all in favor of it. In fact, we're actually under contract with them for the next 3 years to put this on. So they're one of our largest sponsors in putting this on, and along with a lot of great businesses throughout the community that are extremely supportive. But yeah, the city's on board with this happening, and of course they look forward to the benefits and the growth that it creates, and hopefully the tax revenues and all that stuff that comes along with it. So it's a great thing for our town. and it's a great thing for our city.
Yeah, and I assume that all the businesses, they're all on board with this as well. This has got to be a great shot in their economic arm.
So it is. Of course, when we first started this, everybody was a little skeptical because they weren't sure what was going to take place. But now that all things are exciting, it's our job to bring them here, and it's their job to get them in the door, and they do a great job doing that.
I got it. Jacob, Laura, with Experience Columbia, thanks so much for joining us. It looks like you guys are set and going to have a great December, a great Christmas season, and we look forward to that, and we're so glad to be here, and thanks for joining us on Middays.
Yes,
Thanks for having us.
Thank you for having us.
We'll take a break right here on Middays. We'll come back with a little more Mississippi. We're in the heart of downtown Columbia, high atop the main street here, having a good time, kicking off the Christmas festival. It is December 1. It's the 12th month of the year. It's hard to believe we're already there. But the Christmas season, my favorite time of year. Hope you guys are having a great day. Thanks so much for joining us. And joining us now here on the set, Kevin Buckley, the Marketing Director of Experience Columbia. Thanks for coming on. Kevin.
Thanks for having me, Gerard. Thank you. And then I know our team has said it, but welcome to our metropolis of Columbia, Mississippi. Welcome.
It is awesome. We're so happy to be here and be part of this. It's just a great town, a great setting, and it just gets you in the Christmas spirit for sure.
Absolutely.
All right, so tell us what your primary function is as the Marketing Director of Experience Columbia. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I'd love to talk about that. So my main goal here is just to tell people our story, that is Columbia, Mississippi. We're a small little town, 90 miles north of the coast, so we're just trying to make the region know about what's going on in downtown Columbia.
Yeah.
And it has absolutely evolved in our 4-year term of doing this, and so I guess I'm just a storyteller. That's my main goal and purpose, because a lot of people say, what's in Columbia, Mississippi? What's going on? Like, what is this? And what started off as about 3 or 4 dozen snowflakes on a building in 2018 has evolved into, you heard from Laura and Jacob earlier, an ice skating rink, trolley rides. Now we have concerts and venues outside where we can host you guys on this stage here.
Yep.
And then, of course, our light shows. That's kind of one of our biggest ticket items, and those are every night through January 1st. So a lot of people can even drive through downtown, and at the top of every hour, there will be light shows sync with music. And so kids can enjoy it, families enjoy it, friends. It's a wonderful place to be during the holidays.
It really is incredible. And you kind of consider Columbia to be ahead of the game, it seems like, relative to a lot of other towns of all sizes in terms of just putting on and staging such an incredible show and event and series of events for the Christmas season.
I will say it takes many hands in collaborations between our team, the city, the school districts here, and it really is more of a regional approach now, because we pull contractors and other things from surrounding areas, and so it's and for us, you said if we're ahead of the game, I think for our team, Christmas music, we start hearing that in the summertime.
You get all set up. So I still am marveling at the ice skating rink here in the middle of downtown. That's pretty unique.
It is. It was started out as kind of a dream child, and the driving force behind that, Christian will be on later, so I don't want to steal his thunder behind that.
Yeah. Yeah, well, but setting this up, you've got the big screens that we're broadcasting on right now,
right.
The sound system throughout the city, and lots of traffic that I'm witnessing here up and down the Main Street. So it's really, really incredible. But we learned earlier from Jacob Harrison and Laura Hobgood of Experience Columbia that some 250,000 visitors
that was
into Columbia
year.
During December last year.
December
right?
last year, and we had we had 2 big opening nights, and just those 2 nights were almost double our largest nights last year. So we're really expecting a record crowd this year.
And do you think, to some extent, the larger crowd might be driven by the fact that last year we were a lot more locked up and dealing with all the COVID restrictions and so forth? This year, that seems to be somewhat behind us. Don't you expect that'll bring out more folks?
I think it will. I think people are itching to get out, and then it's the time it's been a couple of rough 2 years, right?
Yeah.
And so the holidays brings out a lot of time to be thankful.
Yeah.
And so we've tried to provide environments for that, for families and friends to come down. So people are really looking forward to it.
So I understand that your organization is involved in some training for teenagers. Is that
Absolutely.
right?
That's absolutely
Tell us about that.
Yeah, so we've grown so much this year. We hired on about 80 team members and staff, and majority of those people, Laura Hobgood helped, and Libby Watson recruiting and hiring and kind of going through the application process. And I would say a good percentage of those kids, this is their first job. And so we got to pat some backs of bigger entities than us. So we try to mirror, everyone knows these names like Chick-fil-A, their staff members, and especially Disney.
Yeah.
So we want to provide an experience. It's in our name.
Sure.
Experience for our visitors. So
Sure.
there's a lot of good examples out there for us to use for our team.
Incredibly valuable, especially to impressionable teens at that age, just
Absolutely.
to learn how to get along and interact with folks, and it'll take you far in life. I guarantee you
Absolutely.
that. So that's great. Good to hear that. But it's been great to have you on the program, Kevin, as we go into a break right here. But congratulations on the success of Experience Columbia, and congratulations on the great town of Columbia. It's a great place, folks. Beautiful day, and it's going to be festive for the Christmas season the rest of the year. We'll step aside for a break here. We got Super Talk News, Fox News coming your